We finally freaking made it. We are here, ladies and gentlemen. MLB season. I'm fucking pumped. Guys, stick around. You're not going to believe what we freaking did tonight. Let's talk some baseball. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is Keith, aka Keystone, coming at you guys with another free pick video. Guys, we went absolutely stupid. We've been going stupid ever since the losing Saturday. I mean, all we've done is absolutely crush, bounce back. Don't know if you guys can see that very well. This was the first day I tried this new strategy that I cooked up. Your boy cooked up. Now, we've been having a lot of success with my other strategies, but I just said, you know what? I think this actually might even be better. So I tested it out today, and look what it just did on the very first fucking slip I tried it on. $25 paid 787. That's a 31.5x return. Oh, you don't bet on hockey? You're here for MLB? Well, do you like winning money? Guys, I'll bet on women's Japanese darts at 2 a.m. in the morning if I feel like I have an edge. And it's all about having an edge in a sports gambling. If you really want to take this seriously, get to the point where I'm at, you quit your day job, you just go all in, and then you make some content on top of that for YouTube. So it's pretty awesome. It's a great feeling. I'll probably try to put on a little bit of a show for you guys. I want to let you know in the MLB, you can skip ahead of the free pick if you want, but you're going to miss a ton of valuable information. Probably going to cost you an opportunity and a lot of money potentially. Well, I know it will actually. So if you want to stick around, look at some things. I'm also going to start doing like movie quotes. If you guys didn't notice, I have a Hawaiian shirt on. Actually fits kind of good. See? And there's a movie that I know. I used to watch it all the time. It was a comedy, actually. And he goes, oh, by the way, Friday is Hawaiian shirt day. So feel free to wear jeans and a Hawaiian shirt. First person to comment that, don't think you can get away with an edit like I saw one of you guys try to do yesterday. Josh, you're the one who won, by the way, bro. I can't remember the whole name, but yes, you were correct. My beard was shaved. That was what was different about yesterday's video. Do appreciate you guys tuning in every day to watch. Guys, look what we've been doing. This was from tonight as well. We had a play on sleeper. This was from yesterday, and we got a boost on this. Some of my clients said they got 70% boost on this. I got 50%. So this paid $200 right here. Okay, these are all in the last 3 days, literally. This was from 3 days ago. Okay, same thing. I actually got this ended up paying like two something. Yeah, it was huge. We're taking advantage of where the books are giving us the best little value plays. And these boosts on DK6 going to be a great app for MLB too. Here's another one. We hit this tonight. Guys, I'm sorry. I had like some fucking weird allergic reaction like 20 minutes ago, and I'm struggling right now. So if the video kind of chops and I like go from one scene to another, it's just me editing out. Like I'm literally like I'm having to blow my nose like constantly. So I don't know if my face is red or anything, but guys, we're on absolute fire. I want to show you, like, these are all from the last couple days. This is a 10x slip from yesterday. Okay. And I stayed up. Well, I'm always up this late, but I made it a point to watch the end of some of these games the last two nights. And usually in the past, especially when I'm rooting for an over, I thought that was like bad luck. So I would never do it. I would like, nah, I can't watch it. I'll literally go take Bella for a freaking walk, my dog, and just come back and cross my fingers. Right. And it worked for me. But with these unders, I kind of it's like a weird thing to like sit there and watch and like you're rooting for an under. It's a different kind of stress. But man, that first play I showed you guys tonight, same exact thing as this one right here last night. So we hit this last night. Okay. You can see these are just core unit bets, guys. I'm not throwing down $100 on these. I'm throwing down $25 on these. I think that's just kind of my little spot I like to bet at consistently, and you can see what they're paying. We hit this one yesterday. We hit this one 2 days ago. So not yesterday, but the day before. So that's back-to-back 10x plays. We've just been absolutely dealing. This was the free play I gave out yesterday on YouTube. LeBron had literally like one of the worst games I've ever seen him play until the fourth quarter. Then he actually got good. Still made it entertaining, but he was so bad in the first three quarters. He was literally like 0 for 6 from the field through three quarters. Not even kidding you. So freaking great read up here, though. Look at this. Harden had 10 more points than his line practically, and Halliburton had almost double his assists. I mean, guys, great reads. LeBron just let us down on that one. But when you hit a 31xer, baby, like right here in the very beginning, you can let that little, quarter unit bet go, because look what that just paid, boys. So what I'm trying to tell you guys, and this is the last day. In fact, 82 people have signed up at this new price. I said 100 people, or I'm going to cut it off on April 1st. Well, I guarantee you by the end of today, these 18 are going to be gone. So you can see what I charge for a week, guys. You saw how much those slips pay. If you're betting at least like even $5 a slip, this is going to pay for itself and then some. The whole goal, especially in MLB, what we like to do is we like to start real early and real slow, not too heavy, is what I should have said. And we're basically here looking for value, and we're waiting for data, because this is a very data driven sport. We can take some things based off last season, but historical reference does matter in baseball. I do believe that a little bit, but we definitely want to wait for some data before we start really attacking it hard. So I'll kind of give you guys like strategies, what I do. I'm also probably going to have multiple MLB shows a day. I'll do probably a home run show at least every other day, I would say. And then I'll have, pitchers and hitters in another show. So I'll probably be doing 2 shows. But I just want to show you guys, this is what I usually charge for a week. You can see it absolutely pays for itself. But right now, the month is only $55. Okay. Now, let me tell you something. This is why I know these are going to sell out. This is why, you see what we're doing. This is why it's going to sell out. There's about to be a bunch of people that haven't watched my channel in a while, because they're just MLB bettors. Now they're coming back. I've already actually seen a few of them hop on the VIP that I remember specifically from last year. Now, guys, the cool thing about this, once you're in at 55 a month, once you're in, this is when I raise the price back to 297 per month, which that's going to go there probably tomorrow night, if I had to guess. But you're always going to pay this. It's called the grandfather rule. So as long as you stay with the SBAA team and you keep, it, like I said, it pays for itself. As long as you don't cancel your plan, you're in at this price every month. That's $1.65 a day, I think, something like that, maybe $1.70. Some quick math right off the top of my head, guys. Just saying, imagine what you waste that kind of money on. Come join the team. Come get the winning slips every day. We're about to destroy Major League Baseball, and the beautiful thing is, you're going to get this for as long as you stay on. And here's the thing, my VIP, it's not for everybody. A lot of times we play a lot of volume. Some people can't keep up. But if you just copy my plays every day, I guarantee you we're going to profit on this channel. That's all we've done. We'll have an occasional losing week. We'll have plenty of losing days. It's going to happen. But overall, the months, very, very rare. In fact, since I've been doing this pretty much full time, we've only had 2 losing months in about 2 years. So you guys can do the math. That's 22 out of 24 winning months. And the only reason February this year was a losing month for me personally is because I kind of went a little out of character and got a little aggressive, bet a little too much money on the wrong Super Bowl champion. So take advantage, get on the grandfather rule. This is the price you'll pay as long as you stay. Even when I up it back up, you're always going to pay this price. It's a no-brainer. Let's talk some freaking baseball. I got to play right over here on Chalkboard for you guys. Now, this is going to be a crucial app. I haven't promoted them in a long time. There's certain sports I really like to use them for. This is one of them. Simply put, they have more lines than anyone else. So I told you guys I like to be less aggressive on volume and attacking certain things that I would attack in maybe a couple months from now. Baseball is a very strange sport to bet on. There's you can see that background there, and this was actually when I was at the Chicago White Sox stadium. Last game I went to, actually, when I was out there on the road. But this was a late summer, early fall game, and weather really matters in baseball, believe it or not. There's barometric pressure, I think is what they call it, like basically like the resistance of air, if you will. I'm not a fucking scientist, I'm a sports gambler, but I do know a little bit about math and physics and resistance and all these things. And then there's just simply the weather too, like the expansion of the ball when it's hot versus when it's cold, when it's humid, when it's not humid. There's a lot of things that go into it. So for example, a nice little fly ball today might hit the warning track. If that was in the middle of July, it's probably going into these right field bleachers. Okay. So with hitters, I like to be less aggressive, and I actually almost like taking unders a lot of times. And then with pitchers, I like being more aggressive, And especially early on, I like to try to take some safe plays, but I'll up my wager. Okay, so that's my recommendation. You guys do whatever you're comfortable with. But if you get on chalkboard, I'm gonna have a daily, like what I would call kind of like it's kind of like a safety parlay almost. And the whole goal of this is to build our bankroll up. So if you say you bet normally $10 on a play, that's like your unit size, go like 15 or 20 on this play. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to build your bankroll organically. And then once you get to X amount of number, you'll go from $10 to $20, $20 to $30, and you'll just keep building it up. When you get in the VIP, you're going to see very quickly how we do things. And trust me, if you guys just follow my simple instructions, I promise you I'm going to help you win a lot of cash. So, chalkboard, promo code SBAA, link down below. And you know what? I'm in such a good mood because of that 31Xer. If you sign up tomorrow only, launch for MLB just tomorrow. If you sign up to chalkboard, my number's down in the description. If you text me your translog, it'll have the code right there, SBAA. Just deposit whatever. If you have the cash, deposit 100 because they'll match you. You'll have $200 to play with. Okay. But just make any deposit. If you sign up tomorrow, you text me proof. I have a little MLB launch surprise gift for you. And I'm not going to say what it is on the internet, but I'll tell you this. It'll be worth your while. Just don't send me don't be asking me, I put my phone number out there in the public for you guys. Who does that on YouTube? Seriously. Like, show me one guy that does that. Literally puts his phone number out there. Because we do it real over here. We're raw, we're organic. Just don't be asking me for certain pictures. You're not going to get those. Sorry. I know a lot of y'all probably want it, but it's not going to happen. Anyways, so yeah, and on top of that, you're going to get a free square that you can tack on to any other play you want. Let's get into this pick. Like I said, we're going a safety kind of style parlay here. Our first pick is going to be Michael King, stud pitcher from the San Diego Padres. Now, this is actually insane that we're even getting this line, 14.5. Now, it is juiced if we go back and look. It's but 1.62. So the way these modifiers work, guys, what you got to understand is about an even money play or like a pick 'em, like negative 105-ish. That's about 177 or 178. I forget which one it is. So this is like a little, obviously juiced to hit the over. But the fact that this isn't 15.5 is actually insane to me. So one of the cool things about chalkboard is they were the progenitors, the originators is what that word means, of the alt line. It's like a sports book. You can literally take alt lines. So like, let's say this bumps to 15.5, you can still move it back to 14.5. Probably be a slightly less payout. But I really like Michael King tomorrow against the Atlanta Braves. This game is going to be being played in, I forget the stadium name. I think it's Petco Park. They might have changed it actually, but down there in San Diego, beautiful stadium. One of my buddies was there actually last year. Very packed. They got a good fan base. Should be a very exciting home opener for them. And if we just simply look at Michael King's last 20 games dating back, obviously this is all from last year. We're looking at a 90% hit rate, okay? 90%. If we just look at the home games, he's done it 15 straight games. 94% hit rate in his last, whatever this is. I believe it's 15. It said it right here on these insights right here. See, Michael King has exceeded 14.5 outs in 15 straight games at home, averaging 17.3. Cool thing is, too, one of his last games that he pitched in the regular season last year was against these Atlanta Braves right here, October 1st. Padres won that game 4-0. Michael King pitched 7 shutout innings, 21 outs. So I just don't know why this is so low. If we come over here to one of my favorite research apps for MLB, Baseball Savant or Savant, however you want to pronounce it, you can see what they do is they show you these charts, and this is his total plate appearances that he's faced versus the current Atlanta Braves roster. Okay, the strikeout percentage is dirty. That line's at 5.5. I think it is very good, and the juice was on it very good. We already have that in a VIP play, so that's another free pick you guys can play. I do like to do a lot of straight betting too in DFS because I live in a sports book state. So I'll definitely have some money on this strikeout line of 5.5. I feel like if he pitches 5 innings and we hit this play, he should hit his 5.5 strikeouts too. We just basically need one extra strikeout in one of those innings. Super low walk rate. Pretty good batting average right off the bat here. But if you look at what is called the weighted on-base average, this is what he was giving up. But look at what the expected weighted on base average is. It's only 191. Like, he's had good success against this current Braves roster. High strikeout rate. I showed you the 7 innings pitched. That's going to be pick number 1. Michael King over 14 and a half outs. Guys, I feel like that is free money. I really do. So you can see this only pays 2.48x. So you say, well, why? Well, guys, the whole point is we're trying to start off the MLB season with a bang. We're not going aggressive. We're not going for 3.5. We're going for 2.5. And the reason why is if I can win these plays right here on the screen, let's say 21, 22 out of 30 days of an average month, your bankroll is going to start building like this, especially if you up your unit size on these. Normally, I bet quarter unit bets on these DFS slips. This one's a half unit bet. So you see, I doubled my bet size. This is 50 to win $123. So about, what is that? 73 in profit. Pick number 2, Paul Skeens. Rookie freaking phenomenon last year. Dude throws incredibly hard, incredibly fast, got a nasty fastball, got a couple other great pitches. You can see this was a 70% hit rate in his last 20 games. I believe this game is going to be on the road. Don't mind it at all. In fact, we can show only away games. Let's see how he did there. So yeah, the hit rate actually went up 78%. Let's take that back off. And then let's look at something. I want to point something out to you guys. So you can see right here, beginning of the season, in the last 20 games, he was clearing this a lot, right? And if we look at the innings pitched, they're pretty stable, but they started to sink as the year went on. And the reason why is because Pittsburgh wasn't in contention, right? They I don't know, they might have played a little better in the second half of last year, but it's the same thing what the White Sox were doing with Garrett Crochet, however you want to pronounce it. They just kind of scaled him down, preserved him. There's no point. It's a lost season. They're not going to run him out there 6-7 innings constantly. But you can see how these numbers were a little higher right here in the middle of the season. I'm pretty confident he's going to get us to 5 innings pitched at the bare minimum. And I'm pretty confident if he gets there, we're going to hit this. So if we go back to baseball savants or savants and we look at Paul Skeens, he's faced this current Miami Marlins roster 21 plate appearances, okay? Very low walk rate, 5%, pretty solid. And then look at this strikeout rate. So his weighted on base average, not the best, 300. That's a little high, actually. But look what his expected one was. So, like, what that means, baseball is a very analytical sport, guys. It is the most mathematically, statistically driven sport. I've never seen anything like it in any other sport. The way that these stats are tracked, it truly is incredible, the next-gen statistics. It's absolutely insane. And it's good for us as bettors because it leads to data, a lot of data, and then we have data points all over, and we just go look for value. So, I say it all the time. You have to have all the apps because we have to go where the value is. If you just want to set plays on Prizepicks, you're never going to win long-term. It's not going to happen. And even if you do beat them, they're just going to limit you like they did to me anyways. I will go prove that to you at the end of this video. We're going to go over there and I'll kind of give you some other leans too. That I like. But you can see the expected weighted on base average, very good, 42% strikeout rate against this current roster. Guys, he dealt. So that literally means out of these 21 batters, he struck out like 9 of them, pretty much. So fucking awesome. That's your free pick right there. 50 to win, 123. Michael King to get 14 and a half outs. Paul Skeens to get over 6.5 strikeouts. Now, if we actually pull up Prizepicks, let's see if they even have any lines. We might have to go to DK6. If you're new to the channel, I'll just prove it to you that Prizepicks limits me. That's why I don't leave a lot of money in my account up here because I can only play 25 bucks a day, $5 a play. So if we go to MLB, we go to strikeouts. I'll just kind of give you my lean down the line here. So if this was at 6.5 on a few other sites, if it was there, I'd probably lean the less, but I'd probably just stay away from that one, to be honest. Rodon, I actually kind of like the less. It might be a bit high. Mackenzie Gore, I would lean the less there. Wheeler was at 6.5. I like the less there. Barrios, that's a tough one. I would just stay away. Garrett, we got this at 6.5 on chalkboard. So if it's 6.5, I would lean this. This is tricky because you could land right on it. Red Sox struck out a lot last year, but I like their chances against this righty. They usually hit right-handed pitching pretty well. You know, those boys Duran, and now they got I think they even added Alex Bregman. So, you know, with Devers, so I would lean the less there. It's probably a pitcher we could actually attack. You know, day one's hard because a lot of times there's stud pitchers. All, you know, it's all the aces, you know, pitching. So told you guys I like Skeens. We like this, but you see how we got a better line it on chalkboard. Fromber against the Mets. This is 5.5 everywhere else. See, Prizepicks just has crappy lines, man. Maximum number of picks. So, you know, let's go build something else since I kind of already gave you guys that. We'll do, we'll take we'll take the lesses. So we're not going to do that one. So I like these two right here less. I'm going to avoid this guy against Pittsburgh. It's probably not the worst. I just don't know if I trust him. I think this Burt kid could really actually be a strikeout specialist in the MLB. I just don't know how long he's going to pitch the Angels. And the Angels are actually healthy. Mike Trout's back. I mean, they got a pretty good lineup. The Reds did strike out quite a bit last year. Logan Webb, not the biggest K guy, though. I love him for innings pitched, though. He's like a 6 guaranteed 7 innings stud style guy, but he's more of like a ground ball specialist, not a big strikeout guy. Second half of last year, though, he definitely picked that up. Hunter Green against the Giants, I feel like that's about right where it should be, but that's another tough line. I'd probably Giants did strike out a lot last year. I'd probably lean the less though. I don't know, it's tough. Kikuchi, if they had this at 6.5, I would like it, but they only have the Goblin at 4.5. So his line's at 6.5 everywhere else. I actually do like that against the White Sox. Cole Reagans at Cleveland. He's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, but you can see right here, he's, you know, gets it done. But Cleveland doesn't strike out a lot, and I like their leadoff hitter a lot. Steve Kwan, he's got good success to him. Anytime a leadoff hitter kind of sets the tone for the team on any given day, I feel like, you know, it kind of hurts the pitcher's chances. So at Cleveland, I think this is a good spot to take the under. So we don't ever set 3 picks on Prizepicks, but what you can do is this is 5 for 2x. Yeah, I don't mind that much. Maybe we'll take Hunter Green out because I think I like these 4 more. And then Milwaukee. Yeah, hopefully Milwaukee doesn't strike out a bunch tomorrow. Rodon, I don't know if he's going to get to 6, man. It might push, but this is 10x. So let's say I wanted to go just a half unit, 50 to win 500, right? You can see what they do up here, guys. $5. Okay. So that's all I can set on this. We'll set it 5 to win 50. That's still a nice little payday. They will take that, but they limit Keystone because I beat them too much. That's what happened. If you beat them for about 15 grand and you do it kind of quickly, they'll limit you. I promise. So when you guys see other YouTubers that are like throwing down hella crazy money constantly on Prizepicks, they're lying to you, man. They're probably affiliates with them, and Prizepicks probably fucking loads their damn accounts and just, you know, whatever. Who knows? But I'll just tell you the truth. Everyone I know that's had success on Prizepicks, they all get limited. I know plenty of other YouTubers that have gotten limited. So anyways, I think that's all I got for you tonight, guys. I know that was a very long video. I know the intro is long. If you made it this far, make sure you like the video. I appreciate all you guys' support. Don't wait another day. Get on the VIP. This is, you know, like I said, there's like 18 spots left at that price. Don't wait, guys. It's going to pay for itself. If you love betting on baseball, you came to the right place. I have a lot of guys from last year that were with me, especially in July, where we just absolutely went nuclear. It was a special month. I'll never forget it. And some of the guys I got to chat with and stuff. Also going to be starting a new Discord soon. So we're going to have an easier way to communicate. Winnable can be kind of one-way-ish, all on my part, just doing all the talking. But guys, I put my phone number down there. If you have any questions, you're always able to ask. I'm just, you know, I'm very busy. Like I literally stare at screens and numbers trying to come up with fucking winning plays for the VIP clients, you know, long hours every day. So just, you know, if you got something to say, just make it constructive. Okay. Yep, that's it. Let's cash that slip. I'll show it to you one more time and take a screenshot if you need to. Get on chalkboard. Like I said, you're going to get a freaking mystery gift, a surprise gift. Who knows what it could be, but I tell you what, it's going to be worth your while. Peace.